What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and I just discovered this game that has me fairly excited. Welcome to Selaco.
Well, we've done it for you.
Now, this is a project that, believe it or not, is actually being built on GZ Doom, which is the Doom 2 source code. Yeah, this is Doom 2. I don't understand how they got it to look like this, but that is allegedly what they are using to make this game. Now, this is being developed by a really small development team. Right now, I haven't seen anybody talking about this. I don't really see anybody paying attention to this game either. But it looks like a really cool game, especially since it's taking a similar approach and aesthetic to the game that games like Due Process have taken, or other kind of like new-gen 8-bit games. Is that a term? It's like... Oh! So, you should definitely check out this project. It's something that I think deserves your attention. This is a very specific style of game that I am becoming more and more attracted to. It's like retro, but modern. I think Due Process really nailed that. There's also a bunch of other games that have come out that have a similar approach. I've actually been backing a couple of them on Patreon or Kickstarter, and I think that it's really, really cool what people are able to create with old game engines, but almost kind of like brute forcing them to look more current gen or AAA. And I think that this is an excellent example of this. In fact, if you look on the ground, you can see that there's even really advanced like lighting mechanics. I don't necessarily know if they're using something like RTX, but there's actually, like right here in this image, you can see that the environment is reflecting off of the floor. And when you compare it to things like Teardown, Teardown is a game that looks retro but features an advanced lighting system that's kind of similar to RTX but is actually completely written from scratch and works really, really well on low-spec hardware. So this is kind of a fascination of mine. I've been keeping track of a lot of games that are kind of like revitalizing older concepts but also building new technology that runs on that runs on lower spec hardware, older machines, but kind of achieves the same effects. So this is definitely one that I think you should keep your eye on. The project is called Selaco, and it is being developed by a small team on the GZ Doom engine. But I think it looks really, really interesting, and it looks really, really cool. And again, single player games are something that I'm really having a renewed appreciation and fascination with. So I think that this is going to be the kind of game that might have a really, really solid single player experience. And it also has such a great aesthetic that I definitely think that it's something that a lot of other people will be interested in as well. Alright, well, if you want to check out the project, make sure you do. There's going to be a whole bunch of other things that I'm going to be covering here soon, and if you want to see more of this game, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, take care everybody, see you in the next video.